Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's map reading task. This week I've got a photograph of a trig point and I've got 3 maps and I want you to work out which map matches the photograph. So are we looking at map A here? So this is the Ordnance Survey 1 to 50,000 and that's the trig point symbol there. So are we looking at map A? Are we looking at this one, B, or is it this trig point here, C? So we need to have a closer look at that photo. So what can we see? Well, we're on high rocky ground. The ground immediately ahead of us drops away, and we've got this road here from our left, coming round, hidden by that boulder, coming round, bending slightly round to the left and then back to the right and then back to the left out of sight. The ground to the right of these bends is dropping away. To the left it's rising gradually. We've got this big broad flat area here. Looks like it's slightly below us. That's that there. And then over in the distance we can see something. Now whether that's buildings or cars it's hard to see. Beyond that the ground rises and we've got, looks like a TV or radio mast there out in the distance. So does any of that match extract A? Okay, well we're on high ground here, 443. The ground does drop away gently at first and then more steeply down to the road. But look at the distance there to the road. That's probably 1.5 kilometers. And then the shape of the ground to the north, if we look, drops down but then rises to pretty much the same height here. Here from 444 down to 446, or down and up slightly. That doesn't quite match, and the road would be down a steep slope there, so we've got flat and then down steep. Bend round to the right here before a bend to the left. We have got a transmitter of some description here, but that's on the right hand side of the road as we look. Also look at the ground on the other side of the road. It drops away steeply. Now that doesn't match the photo. On the photo the ground rises slightly. So not much matches A, so probably discount that. What about B? Well, here we are much closer to the road. Slight drop. And then the ground does rise slightly on the other side, drops away on the right, rises up on the left. Look at the length of this road though. We've got probably 1.5 kilometers of a straight section before the bend, and then look what's happening as we get to the bend. The road is dropping, it's going downhill at this point. Look, so down a contour, down another contour before a bend, and we can't see it bending left and back right again. So here on the photo, it does look like we can see 1.5 kilometers of road, and here it looks like the road's at least flat, maybe even slightly rising. It's certainly not dropping downhill and away, and we on the map we couldn't see this double bend. So no double bend in here anywhere. So maybe not B. What about C then? Let's have a look at that. Right, so C, we are on high ground. Notice on this map extract we've got these little rock symbols, crags, rocky ground. This is the only map that shows those, so we could see some large boulders in the photograph, so that's promising. Looking downhill to the road with a gradual rise up on the other side. We can see here, if we were driving along that road, it would bend to the left and then kink back round slightly to the right and then disappear out of sight. joining a main road here. Maybe there could be vehicles there. What about the shape of the ground at those bends? Well, if we were driving southwards or going along the road southwards, the road to our right down to the west drops away. The road to our left to the east, we've got this big long ring contour, the 470 contour. Where's that on the map? So that's this big flat dome here, that area there, going up to 470, the ground dropping away, and then maybe that being the main road off in the distance. So the answer this week was, we were looking from Westnab Trig over this area here and out towards the main road out there with the bends and that dome of land there. So not too difficult this week, but it's always good to look at maps. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.